Hello everyone, hope all is well. So please, allow me to ask you, do you like owning a house or a condo or a cottage? Do you like enjoying your property? Do you at least look forward to one day enjoying your property? Because I must tell you, the Charter doesn't think you should ever enjoy your property. I repeat, the Charter of Rights and Freedoms does not want you to ever enjoy your property. And it certainly doesn't protect your right to enjoy your property. And do you want to know why? It's because it's not in your Charter of Rights and Freedoms. See, I've highlighted here enjoyment of property, but this isn't the Charter. This is the Canadian Bill of Rights. Right here, with royal assent in 1960, August 10th. This Bill of Rights protects your enjoyment of property. The Charter does not. Let me prove it to you. As you can see, we have life, liberty, and security of the person. And word for word, the Charter took it from the Bill of Rights. Life, liberty, security of the person. But what follows next in the Bill of Rights is enjoyment of property. However, in the Charter, it's nowhere to be found. Let's take a look at the complete provision. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of the person, and the right not to... Hold on. Where's that enjoyment of property? It's right here in the Canadian Bill of Rights. Not so in the Charter.
Imagine a world where the richer you are, the less you own.
If it's not bad enough to have limits on your right to life, if it's not bad enough to have limits on your right to liberty in the Charter, if it's not bad enough to have limits to your security of person in the Charter, well, there's one way they can make it even worse, and that is for you to not have it at all. When they say you will own nothing and be happy,
You serious?
I'm speaking to everyone, every Canadian citizen. Why does the Charter not include your right to enjoy property? This document is set up for you to never have one. That's what it's stating by not giving you the right in it to begin with. Let's not forget what it says, that the Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees the rights and freedoms set out in it. In the Charter. It's not even here. Regardless of how you feel about the stabby jabby and what your status is on that and how many you have, we must have this in common. We must all want to enjoy our property. We must all want to be able to purchase a property, maybe hand it down to our children and or grandchildren, or maybe at least look forward to enjoying a property of our own one day. The Canadian Bill of Rights protects you there. The Charter does not.
Is it possible to own nothing but have everything?
It's that simple. And if we as Canadian citizens cannot agree that we should all be able to enjoy property, then we indeed have a problem. However, I am still very confident that everyone, regardless on how you feel about the current disease, this right here is so important for everyone in this country. And this should be enough reason for you to never, ever want to invoke the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, because not only does it claim to be God by saying the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees the rights and freedoms set out in it, And then on top of it, they say, oh, yeah, we give you your rights, but however, we can take them away too. And we decide whether it's justified. But on top of it, they don't even tell you you have the right to ever enjoy property. And if that isn't totalitarianism being set up right there, then I don't know what is. I am confident, very confident, that if we let everybody know, let everyone know, regardless of their position on the current disease situation, let them know that they should never invoke the charter. And just so you know, you're the only one that can. It's a piece of legislation, but it is not our Constitution. And if you don't invoke it, it doesn't come into play. So what I'm suggesting to you strongly is use the Canadian Bill of Rights for every matter that you possibly can. And then, of course, we have common law and case law. That's what we have. And we have the Statutory Instruments Act. Use every tool that can protect your rights, especially and or including this right. Therefore, you should never invoke the charter. It can only hurt you and your children and your future grandchildren and great-grandchildren. It's all the charter can do. We need to ditch the charter. Trudeau Sr. set this up for making sure that this right was completely gone.
And then disappears. Like magic.
He set it up to make sure that you had limits on all the rights that are in it, including life, liberty, and security of person. And on top of it, he made sure that you didn't have enjoyment of property at all.
Will our houses become services too?
Put some time in on studying case law, common law. We are a common law country. Ditch the charter. Don't ever invoke it. You're the only one that can, so don't. And on whatever matter you possibly can, bring in the Canadian Bill of Rights. I hope this helps. Thank you for listening. Grace and peace.